So you'll see here we have the Libra color on the far left, Libra 2 in the middle, and the Kindle Paperwhite over here. Right now they are all at 0% brightness, and I will close out the menus so you can get a look. They are all open on the same book, roughly at the same place, and you can clearly tell that the color is a bit darker because of the Kaleido 3 filter on top, and the highlight is obviously in color. And let me do a little bit of a closer up look here. So this is the difference between the Libra 2 and the Libra color. And this is the difference with the Paperwhite. I could put the Paperwhite next to the color. Now, if you ask me, there is a pretty noticeable difference between the color and the other two in terms of crispiness, obviously with brightness as well. But let me raise the brightness a little bit, especially on the color one over here, so it is not so dark, and get a bit of more accurate comparison. So this is about 60% brightness. So it's a bit brighter than the others, maybe 50% would be better. All right, so this is 50%, and you can see now they're kind of in line. The colors aren't exactly the same over here. But let me try doing a closer up so you can see the difference here. It's hard to describe over video like this, but there is definitely a clearer text. Let me do a 3x zoom over here. So this is the Libra 2, and you can see it looks pretty clean. There's some ghosting, you can tell. Let me just refresh the page a couple times. There we go. So it's definitely pretty clean. But if I go over here, you'll kind of see like there's this haze. It's hard to describe, but there's pixelization, all over the place, and that is what lowers the quality. That's the filter that's being used for color, and it covers the entire screen, and it definitely lowers the resolution a little bit compared to the crispiness that doesn't have any filter at all. Same thing with the Paperwhite over here. This does not have that color filter, so the text looks really clear. By no means does the Libra color look bad, but in terms of black and white text, there's a huge difference when you put them side by side. I would not have noticed this if I did not put them side by side, but once you do, it's kind of hard to unsee the difference, because it is a pretty big difference once you see it. And then let me do a zoom in on the color so you can get a better look at that. So you can definitely see the resolution is not as crispy, but it still looks great. I have no major complaints. Like I said with my review video, the Libra color looks great when you use it by itself. It's only when you start doing these comparisons that you really see a difference. So Paperwhite, let me do a focus. I will try zooming in a little bit. And then this is the color, focus. You can see that grayish haze around the text. And this is Libra 2. Let me do a focus. And you see that haze is no longer there. And these are all three side by side.